I'm Dr. Mike Milligan. I'm here with Bruce Baird of Productive Dentist Academy. Bruce, nice to have you with us.
You bet. Thank you for having me.
You bet. You've got to hear about this. And Bruce, I've known him for several years. A partner of his, Vicki McManus, I've known many years. And Bruce has just taken it to a new level through better patient care. Bruce, tell us a little bit about Productive Dentist Academy.
Well, my Productive Dentist Academy started 7 years ago, and it was based upon a few of my buddies saying, hey, we know that what you're doing in your practice, why don't you teach a course on it? Because I'd done some things in implants in the past. And I said, well, it sounds like fun. And so we put a course together, had 8 doctors the first course, and it's been steadily growing since then. And so 7 years later, we'll have between 30 and 40 offices and 100 staff members, and so we'll have 150 people in the room, so it's a lot of fun.
And this is a 3-day course that you give?
It is. It's actually 2.5. We do a Thursday, Friday, and a half a day on Saturday.
Okay. Where do you do these?
Pretty much we keep it in Dallas, the Dallas-Fort Worth area.
It's easy to get to.
It's easy to get to. It's a nice hub for most people, and it's close to home for me. And I don't do a lot of lecturing out on the road anymore. And I have 4 daughters, so I like spending time at the house. And so it's unusual for me to go travel, and I only go lecture where I'm having a lot of fun.
Okay, all right. And he's going to Pebble Beach to play golf next weekend. So
that's right.
I've asked him if there's a way to put me in his rotation. So. But he was just the keynote speaker here at the aesthetics meeting here in Tampa, Florida. So that's I've caught him right after that. He's off to Orlando next, so it's great to have him visit with us. So this started 7 years ago, and you went from 8 doctors, so now you've got 130 or more in a room. And how many clients have you had attend this course over the years?
Well over 1,000 offices. Okay. And one of the kind of unique things is we talk about increasing productivity, which it's a productivity course, but also taking better care of your patients. But we guarantee a $300 an hour increase in productivity, which on the average dentist that works 1,600 hours a year, that's a $500,000 increase in productivity. The course itself costs $3,995 for 3 days, but you get that paid back pretty quick by increasing your productivity.
Now let me understand a couple things here. You said, number one, it's through better patient care.
Absolutely.
Now understand that, okay, because it's so important, and that's just huge for me, that's huge for Bruce. It's got to be better for the patient.
Absolutely.
If you do that, and they show you how to do this, there was an incredible lecture this morning, or talk this morning, he involves everyone. If you can do that through taking better care of your patients, you just set the game up, set the office up so that you and the staff wins as well.
You're setting yourself up for success. I always tell people if you had a furniture store, you'd run your business like a business, and you'd learn to set goals and do those things. And it's not boring setting goals. It's just about the certain things that you have to do. And another thing is about learning to be a leader. And being a leader in your practice is different than being a cheerleader or being somebody who's always pushing people. Being a leader is giving up a lot. But it's also holding people accountable for things that are important to you. And what you find is that productivity soars when everybody is not encumbered by rules, if you will. We're not mashing them down all day long. What we're doing is we're allowing them to be the kind of employee that they really want to be in the first place. Fantastic. Which is exciting.
So this is a win-win-win.
Oh, it's great. It's great for your staff. It's great for the doctor. It's great for the families of our families because we get home on time. We're not stuck at the office till 7 o'clock at night because we look at productivity differently. We look at scheduling differently. We schedule based on productivity, not on time. So we're usually home on time. I have time to enjoy family and enjoy friends and enjoy doing other things too, which dentistry can be certainly overpowering. We all have a need to want to help our patients, but it's amazing when you can do it on your terms, and it's a lot of fun.
You bet, you bet. Okay, well that sounds great. So we're taking better care of the patients. We're just setting the office up to win for everyone and to be more productive. So, Bruce, I really appreciate it. Well, Bruce, is there anything else you'd like to tell us here about Productive Dentist Academy? It's affordable. It's a win-win-win for everyone. It's in a great location. And,
it is.
And the 4 hours that he just gave us here this morning were incredible. I can tell you that for sure.
Well, I appreciate that for sure. And I mean, if anything, I would say that we always get skeptical about when we start talking about money, especially in dentistry. Mm-hmm. And it's something that I have had, a lot of work on is how am I going to be productive in my own business? And right. So it's not your clinical skills course. What it is, it's about how to take the clinical skills that you have and actually get patients to say yes to it so that you can be more productive. And it's wonderful for the patients.
So you've got to be clinically competent and clinically excellent.
Absolutely.
But then, as we say with Dental Mastermind Group, then 85% of your success is all the other soft skills. And that's really what you're saying as well.
That's it. No question about it. But I'm so excited. We keep really PDA under the radar. We don't do a lot of marketing in journals and that type of stuff because most of our growth has been through word of mouth, and it's been plenty good, and I love it. So it's the best kind when somebody else thinks enough about the course to send their best friend, and I take that seriously as far as taking care of those people. So it's important to me.
You bet, and I can tell you right now, after hearing him this morning, I'm going to go talk with Michelle right now, and I'm going to sign up for your next course.
Oh, great!
So
We'd love to have you.
You've got a new client right here.
Great.
I'm that much of a believer in this. You got to listen. You really need to get in there and listen to Bruce Baird. Thanks.
Thank you
so
Mike.
much, Bruce.
Thanks, Mike. I really appreciate it.
You bet.
Thank you.
Yeah.